We should be back. That's stupid. Um, man, I did not need that tonight. And the stupid things he's popping up. What is going on? The whole world's falling apart tonight, I guess. Get out of here. Alright, we'll wait for people to filter in real quick and then, what in the world, man? That's ridiculous. I guess OBS just, like, silently died. Like, it just stopped working. Which is very concerning. Like, first my music stopped going, and then my binds weren't working, and then my microphone, like, just disappeared. And just one after the other. It was kind of scary. Anyways, we're gonna do our actual BRB right now. And yeah, for those who are watching the VOD, I guess you just lost the warm-up. Yeah, so we're gonna do an actual BRB. And then we'll get to doing our cylinders, and if it dies again, yeah, we won't be streaming today, I guess. If you're back. Alrighty, I'm back. I have no idea what that was. Um, Still kind of reeling back from it, you know? That was just craziness. Let's make sure our setup's all good here, though. Alrighty, cool. So, yeah, without any further ado, let's get into doing some cylinders. Actually, we'll do a little bit more of a warm up because like that was a big gap. It was a very strange gap, very annoying gap too. Yeah, so we'll transfer back over here. Also Control Alt B. Why is it? Oh wait, I think I know why it does that. Okay, yeah, whatever. Cool. So yeah, where were we? We were doing some more ellipses before everything kind of like exploded. I'll be keeping my eye out on it this time. I guess I maybe like press the secret make OBS blow up button. Which my bad. Should have known better. Also, my microphone is low. Let's fix that a little bit. Oh, goodness, too low. It's like aiming at me now. That's intense. There we go. Yeah, so that honestly kind of reset me. Like, having all of that just happen, like, I don't know, it just kind of, I still have a headache, but it kind of knocked some sense into me, I guess. But yeah, so for those who are watching the VOD, OBS exploded, I guess. The VOD for the warm-up exists, and I'll keep it. Um, but yeah, so that's not very helpful, isn't it? I'd much rather my OBS not explode. Hey, what's up, Zygo? Hope you're doing well. You missed it, but the stream just exploded. So we're just now getting back. Also, amazing work on the animation you made, and great job on the Ifrit. Yeah, I thought something was up with the timer. Oh, well, the timers just were out of time. Like we could just get rid of it. The timer ran out. But yeah, so that was a bit of a jolt. Very rare for OBS to do something like that. I also think it may be my SE Live stuff, because that I would not consider robust. Ah, yikes. Okay, we're rushing a little bit. I'm tired. I get it, Delano. Yeah. The stream exploded, so we lost the warm up in the VOD, and I'm sick. But other than that, we're chilling. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, that was the remainder of the warm up before things exploded. So without any further ado, we're actually going to take a quick BRB. I'm gonna change up the music. I'm gonna get some medicine. Yeah. So be right back. Alrighty, we're back. Let's pick out some new music. I want something new, like different and calm. So we'll try to find that real quick. We may just do Kolo, which isn't new, but I haven't listened to all of them. So there we go. Got some Kolo going. Cool, cool. So yeah, that was a lot of goofiness. We've already listened to this one. We'll do this one. There we go. So something's going weird with my drawing binder. Oh no, no! One of my lesson one pages was bent, dude. Dude, why? What is going on with the binder? It's like someone kicked it. I may need a new one. Shoot. Ah, that's so disappointing. Really? Well, that sucks. In fact, I need to get rid of all my practice and 50% pages, so I'll place those over here for now. Goodness, that's disappointing to say the least. How did that happen? Well, anyways, let's hop on to the one remaining cylinder, and then we just have the corrections. So maybe an earlier stream tonight, or we may end it early, and that's fine, given how chaotic everything's been. So yeah, head on over. Let's get started. Yeah, like I said, just upsetting, rough day. Lots of chaos. Yay! Yeah, Bear, do you know what happened? Like, did I just disappear? I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. It, like, this OBS exploded. Like, first the music went out, and then my mic, and then all that. Ugh, that was weird. It was offline, and then I kept getting errors. Maybe it was, but then again, Twitch couldn't have caused my entire OBS to die, so who knows? Maybe the whole world just got like a surge. Huge, yeah. No, it was an me, not an issue. Oh, I need a new pen. But yeah, so we lost the VOD for the beginning. I can only hope that it's going. I mean, Zygo was able to join, so it looks like we're good there. I bent one of my lesson 1 pages, which makes my OCD so mad, like actually so upset. That's whatever. Anyways. Hmm. We have lines going up here. It's going to converge like this. So we don't really have any lines in this area at all. So we have like this gap. And it'd be best if things converged out this direction, which would be pretty neat, methinks. But that would force one of them to go up here. Huge! Congratulations, Delano. I can't wait to see it. Let's do one like this. A stout one. Aim it in like this little gap right here. Cool. Make this one very skinny. Very small. We have to make this a square first and foremost. So this is the closest, which means the VP, or the smallest of the top of the square. It means the VP is going to be very close to here. This one's the longest, so we want this line to be practically parallel. Of course, we can't have, we call it practically parallel because we can't have parallel lines. Otherwise, that would be at infinity and would count as 2-point perspective. And we're working in 3. So we want this to be very, very foreshortened. That's definitely not square yet, but we're getting there. That feels rectangular, so we're somewhere between these two. Cover these, and that feels pretty close to square. We're gonna go right here, call it that. Just double check that this, yeah, not parallel. And I'm actually gonna start with this one and aim a bit more on the inside. Bit of bowing right there. Oopsie daisies. I would like, ideally, for the VP to be like right here. But that may be a little bit too foreshortened. This is gonna be a very wacky, weird, zany box. And also a wacky, weird, zany cylinder. Believe it or not. I don't need to worry about that line. I need to worry about this one. But that itch in my heart right now to be done with the 250 cylinder challenge, it's definitely hitting like that. It's there. And the worst part is I know I shouldn't rush. Should go at my own pace and learn all that I can. You can honestly bring that out a little bit more. Would you guys mind if I turn the music a little bit up? Just because I'm not talking too much this stream. This could be a music stream. Huge. Turn up to -20, so that's near where my voice is. We'll do -25. May go a little bit louder if the people request, but Okay, I thought about maybe doing the YouTubes. Not sure. I might try to make one of those stream is starting things, maybe with my character or something in it. That'd be huge. That'd be freaking awesome. What compels you to stream on YouTube rather than Twitch? No clue. Yeah, depending on what you want, I would recommend looking into which one's better for you. Because YouTube's nice because it automatically, saves the VOD. So you don't have to deal with any of that, like re-uploading anything to YouTube. It's already there. Meanwhile, Twitch is much easier to get started from. And I would say there's a bit more of an audience for watching streamers than YouTube. So you're going to be a bit more discoverable. What's up, Jims? You're not late. In fact, you're kind of like on time because my OBS blew itself up. But you're fine, Jims. No worries. Glad to see you. We're doing a music stream, kind of. Yeah. Believe it or not, this is supposed to be square. Oh, wait, this is. I was looking at it the wrong way. No, 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 no. Ah, this is a bit tricky to look at. Not bad, but then again, it wasn't that crazy. Much smaller line. Do you think you will ever try your hand at animation? Oh, of course, yeah, that's definitely a long-term goal. Animation and character design are why I'm here. I mean, yeah, I want to make a comic, but I'd say like I think about animation like animating literally every day or every other day. Anytime I listen to music that I like, I picture animations. Like some songs the craziest thing happened the other day. So, especially when I'm in the gym, I like daydream animations to the music I'm working out to. I know it's cringy, but whatever. Um and there's a couple songs I like readily have like a whole plot laid out. Number one, and this is the one that I like really want to do one day. Like the number one is Titro Lucido uh by La Femme. That's the first one. It's a like a complete action. Most of these are action. Complete action like train robbery. Cliche. I don't care. It's fun. That's Titro Lucido by or it's I think it's Lucido. Titro Lucido by La Femme. And then the next one is Oratores, or like Oratores, by Apache and Vlad Kushimar. Then there is Minus 61 by Woodkid. Then Golden Hoop, the Moo Juice remix from Atomic Heart. And then there's a song by I can't remember the name of it. Here, let me look at it. Let me look at it real quick. I have it saved somewhere. Piana by Muse. That's another one that I have. Uh, I think those are Nujibus, or no, it's a substantial song. Can't remember that one. That's like all that. And the other day, I legit remembered a song by the animation, which was the first time it's ever happened. Like I couldn't think of the song, so I started remembering like the little scene I had in my head. And that was actually Minus 61 by Woodkid. That one, I'm like that plays into some of the world building that I made for the Toll story, the comic that I like originally was gonna make. That was originally gonna be a Gmod map. It's in like the same universe as that in my head. So very very fun stuff. But I really 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 want to get into animation and character design. It's gonna be a damn shame if I have all these little stories in my head and I don't get to put them on paper. Or the proverbial paper. And my whole philosophy with why I'm not animating already, even though the perfect time to start is now, is I want to just really hone in on the hard stuff, on the fundamentals and such, and just take my time with those, so everything else becomes just implicit. And now that leaves the tricky question of, well, what is and when is enough? Um, and that's for me to figure out later. But I know it is a trap to not set like a definite goal. Fourth dimensional paper. I wish it was fourth dimensional, then I could like what theoretically undo it. Oh no, like is the fourth dimension not actually time? Just people use time as an analogy for it? Because like that's the only measurement quantifiable measurement we have? Or is the book is like space time? This paper's curling at the edges. Who knows? I'm not a physicist. My roommates are kind of. They took modern physics, so they could have fun with that. I got all the way up to Gauss, and I was like, you know what? I'm happy here. Plus, I didn't even need to take electricity and magnetism, so I kind of regret doing that. Questionable use of my time. But I met an awesome professor, so really anything is dimension. Heat could be a dimension if you really wanted to. Is that how that works? Is that really how that works? Like heat is energy and is yeah, like I don't know about that one. Oof. Okay, here we go, guys. This is one of those tough ones. What? How? Okay, remember we need to start. Depends on your idea. Well, there's a definition for dimension, right? We can't be so facetious as to claim that like, oh, it's whatever, you know, despite words being approximation of ideas, we have, you know, dictionaries for a reason. Really not sure about this one. Looking at it from above kind of helps, but I my minor axis is definitely off. So this one has a larger degree. I really like, or okay, heat can be a variable much like x, y, and z. Yeah, but that doesn't mean like that's we're talking about like classical dimension, like what confines space. Yeah, if you want to slap it on a graph, then yeah, sure, if it's a dimension. But I don't think that was the topic by which we were conversing. Following, I'm not gonna say I liked physics. Um, I enjoyed it, but I wasn't good at it. But seeing the pure passion from some of like my my friends and stuff, and especially the professors and TAs, that was really inspiring. I think that's the whole reason I got through that class. Yeah, I think you're conflating variables to dimensions, which true, but a bit of a misnomer compared to what we were talking about. You're basically saying like anything that's like a discrete variable, um, such that it could be like slapped in a graph is counts as dimensional. Okay, cool. So without any further ado, let's do a little bit of an analysis. See how we did. Do a quick BRB. Get a little bit of water. Relax for a second. In fact, last night before I crashed out trying to do that study, where Bear saw me just absolutely baby rage. Sorry, my Twitch just freaked out for a second. I really wanted to draw a bit of the so like the music video. I hate because like AMV. I grew up in the time, and that's probably still the time of like like Warrior Cats AMVs or stuff like that, right? Like I just kicked my and stuff like that. Like, you know, I grew up on the cringy internet where it's like and it still exists to some degree. Hell yeah. It's so like Minecraft animations, not like the nice 3D ones from like Slamicow or whatever. No, I'm talking like the hand drawn stuff, and like machinima and like all that stuff, and like and like the bouncing like furry, you know, that kind of like cringe. No disrespect, of course, I love it because I grew up on that. That was me. But oh god, Pokemon AMVs. I can't say Pokemon AMVs. I don't think that was on there. Sorry, I kicked my camera, and now I'm trying to like fix everything, but it's all scuffed. It's so over, guys. No more stream. Okay, there we go. That's nice. A lot of some anime ones were in there, but anyways, I digress. So like that's still in my mind where like talking about it is like taboo because it's like, oh, it's cringy. You want to make an animated music video? No, it's not bad at all. And in fact, even if it is falling under my definition, my purview of what cringe is, which I still love, by the way, it doesn't matter, right? No, it doesn't. Make what you want. So it's just me being self-protected about like an image that I made of things that just straight up don't exist. So, anyways, let us do a teeny tiny bit. I'm trying to remember like any. I live for anime edits. Some are great. Others I'm like, get out of here. Like I have a very, very fine line. And okay, I won't dislike a video, but I'll like instantly leave if it does something that I don't like. Like I'm very picky. Anyways, like very picky. Drawing is not working right now for me. Happens a lot. Good time to take a break. I blame it on my Wi-Fi. Good. Nice. Yeah. I should have taken a break last night. I was in a call with Bear and Delano, and like I just stressed myself out, tried adding shading for some odd reason. I need to slow down a lot when it comes to like very, very long drawings. That's why I think hour sessions are really good for me. And I think I've been tricked a bit. This is me blaming other people rather than myself. Is I've seen these like very, very long drawing sessions, and so I've convinced myself that, oh well, if I can't do a long drawing session, then I'm doo-doo caca. Just false. Everyone has their own thing. We ought to respect that. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I got into a flow, like a good hour-long flow state-ish, halfway through there. And then I broke it, and yeah, it just kind of went downhill from there. And I really wanted to do like a longer drawing session, like a 2-hour drawing session today on my own. But then I got hit with the personal website that I still got to work on, which I'm just not excited for. And earlier today, I just got put into bad mood because of the YouTube API stuff. Because everyone has their own like vocab. It kind of makes me upset. I know it's a bad idea to have like a central authority for the internet. Like I would not want one. But God, sometimes just having like a standard that everyone agrees upon, which I know That's how new standards are made. Everyone's like, oh, all these standards suck. We'll make a new one, and this will be the one that everyone chooses. And yeah, it's just another standard. Anyways, um, yeah. You watched the last Hobbit movie? Ooh, what'd you think? What'd you think of the whole series? It's so fun. That's the best way I can put it. It's just so fun. A grand story. Okay, this was a great. Wow, this was a wonderful ellipse. If it was like, why did I use that as the minor? Like, this is the minor. Keep doing that. It makes me so mad. Honestly, better than Lord of the Rings. Both great movies, but it made me cry so hard. Love it. Every time I've watched them, except for like once, has been on airplanes. Because every airplane has it because they know it's a good like pacifier. And it's a great movie. It's not a boring movie. It's just like I will stay in my seat and I will watch Lord of the Rings Hobbit for as long as it needs. For edits right now, I love it. I feel like if there would be, this is a bit of spoilers, but if there would be edits for like The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, it would always be, there'd be like a Sigma edit, or not even a Sigma edit, but like, once again, spoilers. Um, oh my god, what's his name? Oh my god, guys, Samwise Gamgee, that edit of him like, he like, I just wanted to have a wife and things. Yeah. I was like, that was why I was not in the call. I went, oh yeah, The Hobbit, my eyes hurt for an hour. That's so valid. But no, I was trying to remember the character's name and I looked up Frodo Baggins' friend, right? But when I typed in the F for friend, it pulled up feet. Why is that the number one F? Why? I mean, I get it. Yeah, the hobbits, whatever. But like, dude, are you okay? Google, are you okay? God, people are, yeah. Ooh, weird number. That's like 375. Oh, I know. I guess 1.25 or 2.25, which is 1.625. Wait, no, no, no. Not 65, 35. Yeah, 1.35. Am I trolling? 1.1. I'm trolling. Wow, my ellipses were pretty dang baller here. Look at that. Benedict, yes. I actually I only know that because I saw a video thumbnail about it last night where they were interviewing him about doing. I was like, wait, and I googled it. I was like, wait, he what? And like I saw in the thumbnail, it was like a younger Benedict Cumberbatch. I was like, wait, what? A lot of wait, what's? I was about to say, man, I need to watch a good movie like that, but I did watch a good movie, and it's called uh, Bakamono no Ko, The Boy and the Beast. The Boy and the Beast, right? That's what it translates to. There's a lot of Marvel Lord of the Rings crossover. Yeah, you get a bunch of the best actors. Then again, Bakamono mentioned, heck yeah. I want to talk about it, but I'm not going to spoil it. Because there's one thing about the plot that does kind of peeve me. Just I get a tiny bit peeved. Dang it, mess this one up again. I keep doing that. Keep doing that. Folds over. Dude. Cav. What are we doing, dude? Heck, this was like going this way. There wasn't really... I'm so lost on this. Actually, it kind of looks flatter. I don't know. This is like weird. This seems like the tallest, right? This is 2.5, and this way is 2. What? Am I high? The Boy and the Monster? Is that what it is? Or are you just calling me a monster? Monster. I'm like tripping right now. Oh. That's the thing. I don't even recall half of these. Like, I just make a noise and then you guys are like, what? I'm like, oh. Like what? Like it. Mama, I'm chasing a ghost. Don't know. Is it where he is or who he is? Kind of Gollum sounding. I can't do it. Very topical though. I need to watch the VOD. Shoot. What time? What's the timestamp? It's that probably like 58 minutes. Very observant of Kavel being deranged and violent. I cannot, for the sake of me, get this ellipse to line in the center. This will require some independent study and effort. This is obviously the minor axis, so lower degrees I do fine. It's the higher degrees, so we need more higher degree ellipses. Yes. Shadow Cavel. You know what? I'm probably going to chill out on the Discord after this to work on the website because I cannot handle the silence of where I am, my office. Ironically, I want silence whenever, like, my father draws is in here, yapping away. It's a different kind of silence, I guess. I've been rotating my paper so many times I'm going insane. Put on like a lazy Susan, you know, just guys, YouTube has been spamming my feed with videos of this one dove, and I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get. No, I'm not going to. I can't afford to have an animal right now, but both monetarily and like time. But spinning it like a basketball. You know, my brain wouldn't instantly go to a basketball with things that spin. I would imagine like a Beyblade. That's probably the first thing I'd go to. Oh yeah, what are those called? Like spin boards? I mean, you spin records, but like that specific thing. What is it called? Vinyl records, but oh no. DJ Bear Mug. I'm drawing that later. I call dibs bear. You can't do it. I'm just kidding. I need to get better at drawing the bear mug character. I don't have it like in my brain. Because the pattern on the face, I can kind of do the eyes. My problem is I make the face too like vertically round. I need to go for more like this. I can't say that actually I drew. I can't say that actually I drew your character, Fat. You can't say. I can't read. I love that still though. I love it so much. God, this keeps falling. Okay, back to it. My friend, Bear, you've probably seen him on the Minecraft server, Viv. Um, my friend was like, "I love this. Did you draw?" I was like, "No, Bear did." I need to use my notations, my B. Yeah, actually, I'm getting an AI chatbot in the server soon, and or like in Twitch chat. And if you guys don't use proper like syntax, so maybe like an 80th percentile or like 20th percentile, um, you'll get timed out, and your message will be removed. Sponsored by Grammarly. Guys, if I ever get a Grammarly sponsor, kill me in the street. That's violent. I'm sorry. Grammarly's ads seem so mechanical and so bad, and I don't like how Grammarly like is buggy, and half the time it shuts off the autocorrect. Like Grammarly stops working, and it also shuts off like the native like Google Docs or whatever thing. So like I can't even use I can't use anything. And then like I get mad whenever I'm like typing code and it's like, don't you mean if comma? I'm like, no, I mean if parentheses, bro. What? My friend's friend had an argument with his professor because the prof caught him using AI, but he emailed her by using AI. Okay, so that's what she's wait. So did he use AI and then email with AI, or did he just use AI for an email? Because I feel like AI is not that bad if it's just an email. But this is just me. I don't know. I'm no academic. Used it on his final, bro. And I bet their defense was like, I didn't do it. I swear. What? I love how the defense of so many people, when they get caught on AI, is like, oh, well, how can you detect it? Dude, brother. And then caught, and he uses his email because he said to make him look smart, bro. You cheated and got caught. You're smart if you cheat and don't get caught. Kavel 2025. Yeah, that's just very silly. That's a story that writes itself. The prof said she wanted to beat him on Zoom, and he said he can't because his grandma died. Bro. It sounds like that professor was giving him a second chance, being like, hey, if you talk with me on Zoom, I won't expel you from the universe. I'll just give you like a 0 on this. Dude, oh my god. Hey, if his grandma actually died, I'm sorry. To fail a final and then for your grandma to pass away must be very difficult. I think his prof caught, and that was my friend's latest update. Yep. One of my classmates turned in their friend's work and forgot to change the name inside the program. So, okay, that reminds me. I have a friend, I won't say his name, and he probably wouldn't appreciate me saying this on stream, but what are you gonna do about it? You shouldn't have told me. No. This is more of a cautionary tale. He gave his code to somebody else that he trusted. In a university setting, if you're not allowed to give code or distribute code, don't do it. Do not cheat. Don't cheat. But he did that. And with the understanding that, he'll change it up. He submitted the exact same file. Verbatim. Everything, comments, everything. Didn't even change the comments. And so, but not only was that bad, but then that guy gave it to all of his friends, or several of his, like two of his friends. And guess what they did? Verbatim, or like maybe one of them changed the comments. So he gets pulled in, and the professor obviously doesn't know who the original author was. And so, of course, my friend, let's call him Jerry. Jerry's like, "Hey, I'm the one who made this," and the professor's like, "Cool. I don't have any proof of that. So by technicality, all of you are implicated as of stealing somebody's program." And like apparently this was like back and forth so many times to get this resolved, and he eventually did. But dude, oh my god, that is so much, such much. So yeah, don't cheat, guys. Don't give away code unless like collaboration is prohibited or allowed. Not if it's prohibited. Don't give away code if it's not prohibited. Um, don't cheat. Oh, this was the one that was like bad, like very bad, like uber duper bad. I remember. I remember. I need to buy new pins. Kavel tell us to cheat. No, 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 no. Just don't get caught. Okay. Um, that was satire YouTube. I'm scared, guys. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm scared, and I also peaked my mic, so I'm sorry about that too. The amount of people, there's like this Twitter thing going on right now where people are like, "Hey, YouTube, my whole channel has been shut down. Could you not do that?" And then they get that automated replies like, "We review these things very thoroughly." I only know about this because of Dolan Darkest. Yes, I watched Slop. What are you gonna do about it? And I'm scared because like I don't have anywhere to go. I have Twitch, but I can't save VODs there. That would be horrible. Oh my god, I would be inconsolable if this channel got nuked like all those others. And I'm much smaller than all the other people who are getting like more popular YouTubers. Like it sucks. This is a terrible, scary thing. Like I don't want our channel to be shut down, guys. That would suck. Controversial take. That was decent. Oh wait. I'm so excited for Stream 400. I feel like 400 is a cool number. 500 is going to be much cooler because I was in the car today. I was very sick. Like I said, I was like in a fugue state while driving. Always a great state to be in. I wasn't. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. Stream 1000. My original plan was like, do it until the finished draw box, and then if I want to stream new masters, I'll stream new masters. But at this point, no, screw it. Let's go to 1000. I'm feeling kind of bold. That's more than double what we've done so far. Like all of this again. Not sure about you guys, but that's a lot of work. That's that's some heavy lifting. 1000 yapping art streams. Heck yeah. I thought my house almost got hit by lightning today. The house shook. Oh my goodness, Gems. But don't worry, you repelled it away with your Sheer force of will. Did Bella make it out okay? She wasn't too scared, was she? Uh. Bella repelled it with away with their barks. I love that. Oh man, that moth I saw today was so cool. I thought it was biting me or something, but it wasn't. It felt weird. It was like I think it was sleeping, and like when I grabbed it, it like went out of my hand and tried hiding in the shadow. So I kept it in the shadow, but like slowly woke up and it was like all over my hand. She was terrified. Oh no, poor Bella. I wish dogs could enjoy storms as much as I do. Because then we could both sit there and be cozy in the rain. Okay, let's do some green. So yeah, larger degrees. We need to work on that, guys. That's seeming to be the prevailing issue. She was in the bathroom. She has better survival skills than us. The one room that doesn't have windows, valid. You guys know how I've talked about if I became like a millionaire, I would get a personal chef. That's probably like the first dumb purchase. It's not a dumb purchase, but I think, I don't want Ferraris. I don't need fancy cars. I'll keep my car I have now, run into the ground to buy the exact same one. A nice, modest house. A house. Like a house. Not an apartment, a house. Oh my gosh, a house? A property that I own? That'd be crazy. Um, like a one-story, like little bungalow. I would love. So yeah, personal chef to own a home, and then I want like not a doomsday bunker, but like I want a safe room, like a panic room, just in case, or like a cool like a speakeasy. Like I've seen one where they have like islands in their kitchen and they like open the island up and it's the speakeasy. I want something like that, and like an escape route. Oh, dude, if I had like an escape route, I want like at least eight entrances. Like I want to be like you could go through the walls and be like get out. I'm just like kind of making a horror house. Can I work as your baker? Yes. Yes. Easy. Oh my god, pastries? Freaking pastries all the time? Heck yeah. That's the thing, like, oh no, okay, here. If I was a millionaire, I would also have like a house, like adjacent, like one of those, like, it's like like not a servant's quarters, but a servant's quarters. So like the personal chef can just live there, and I'll be like, hey, whatever you buy, like you can also eat. Just like make me breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and like snacks. And like, boom, you can live there. I'll pay you. Live your life. Or like the house next door. I just want a kind neighbor. I can't cook for shit. Can I work as a chef? Oh no, man. Can you make a Lunchable? Can you make like a solid? Can you cook the Lunchable pizzas? Here, you can be Barry. You can be the person that gets me like Chipotle like every 3 days. You have to go out and go get Chipotle. That's your job. You can do that. And Lunchable pizzas. I think that's a fair deal. This is parallel. I'm gonna get yelled at. Bear and I just blow up your kitchen. No, by like $3 million. I went like Gordon Ramsay's kitchen. Have you seen his videos? He has such a beautiful kitchen. There's Lunchable sauce on the walls. I like that one Dr. Eggman thing. Dr. Eggman, what is it? Where he's like somehow the soup is cold and the or something like that. Wanna know what I could go for right now? There's a place that does it really well near me. Blueberry muffins. Blueberry muffin is probably my favorite breakfast thing, and it's... Was that thunder? I don't know. Uh, Blueberry muffin. Our family accidentally blew up mayo or something really bad. Oh no. Uh I see all those videos, those fail videos of people like spilling beet, like especially Russian videos. I see this a lot, like, you know, like Slavic videos of like they have these giant jars of like beet juice, and they always end up like spraying it everywhere because of like the pressure, or just like spilling it. But like, yeah, I always wonder in those videos of people like spilling an entire jar of pickles or stuff like that, just like how hard, how awful that is to clean up. There's a video of like this like Russian dude who's like he has a teapot and he's like drunk and he tries to pour it and he goes like and just like throws it against the wall. There's like this entire black tea. Dude. But it was stuck on the ceiling? Ugh. That's one of those things where like it happens and you just like cry laughing before you do anything about it. Remind me after stream, I'm gonna send you guys the video of the dude like smashing the teapot against the wall for absolutely no reason. Like he just spills a little bit and just shatters an entire teapot. We may have to go on a side quest with this, guys. I need to get it to start lining up. I need it. It reminds me of that the comic that I love, the Moss Collector comic. That thing always pops up in my head at least like twice a month. We all died laughing. Also found on one wall static because I kept running into and getting zapped. And then we ran experiments. I love that. Experiment, she says. Was mayo part of the experiment? Okay, is that all of them? Is that all of them? That was... Oh, no, it wasn't. I was about to make like... That's so easy, dude. Joke, but... This one actually converges on the page, too. I don't want to do too much overlap, make it too messy. Messy, 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 messy. Cool. No, but we used a balloon. Dang, you actually ran experiments. Like, that's a, a high-tech item for experiments involving static electricity. Okay, well, what number are we at? Should we get like a box counter thing on stream, like right here? I'm not animating that. That was a rhetorical question. Answer's always no. Look, oh, my cat hair. My cat's hair. I don't know which cat this is. Oh, it's Milo. Cool. My friends still send me pics of stupid stuff that we do. I love that. Eat it. Need to tell me twice. 100. I thought we were at 175 already. I guess we're at 170. So 171. I don't know what you're talking about. Proof. So 176. Oh wait, no, 170. Oh, I just looked at it. I just looked at it. Oh, my lesson 1 page has been. I'm still so mad about that. Okay. Hermes. Yeah, 171. My allergies just flared because of that question. I get that. Okay, so this is 171. I almost just passed out. I don't know why. Oh, that's like 100, whatever. This is like upside down now. Why not 72? I've given up labeling them in the order of which we created them. May God smite me down for my insolence. Insolence? My insulin. Okay. Stay. Dude. Not cool, dude. So I have to hold it here. Cool. Yeah, so that's it for tonight. Not gonna really overdo it. My allergies were already horrible. That's why I was so sick at the beginning of stream and still kind of sick. Thank God for Benadryl. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna leave it there, everybody. I'm very happy with this. We still have some demons to fight, some demons to conquer. I don't know how that works. I'm not a demonologist, but what I am is ready to end this stream. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining. Thank you, Jims, Bear, Delano, Zygo. I think that was everybody. Oh, wait, no, that's Sadie. That was last stream. Okay. So, thank you, everyone who watched. Thank you, anyone who in the future or just didn't talk. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Bye for now. Oh, wait, I forgot to say, what do I usually say? Can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now. Okay. Bye-bye. Do the whole... Oh, wait, I still need to do the bass drop like outro that Monkey gave me. We'll do that next stream. Okay, bye-bye.